quickly rocketed to one of everybody's favorite garden tools is Julian Matthew with his Spearhead gardening spade and shovel. This is a slight redesign for you this year, which Julian will explain, but still that same great tool you've loved for the past few years. It's better than a shovel. It's better than trying to dig up parts of your rocky soil with various other tools that you might have. And this particular model is brand new at a sale price of under $40, or 6 easy payments today of $6 and change. This is one of my most popular Carolyn's Shed items because it's a fabulous tool. I have this actually in 2 different sizes. I've sent them both to people in my family that like gardening as gifts. Everyone loves these. So it's award-winning, and I'm going to bring in the son of the designer right now. This is Julian Matthew, but this was actually designed by your dad.
It was designed by my dad about 10 years ago when he was 85 years old.
Wow.
He's still around and kicking.
I love it. Hi, Dad.
And the reason he invented this is because he had 2 artificial knees and 2 artificial hips and had them replaced twice, and he just couldn't dig anymore in his yard in Connecticut. You know, we had a lot of rocky soil. He says, I have to give it up, or I have to come up with a better way. And the way that he explains it, he says, I need to take away from a regular shovel what's preventing it from going into the ground.
Right.
So he came up with this shape. It's called the Spearhead spade, right? You're concentrating all your weight on that single point, and then you're wedging and slicing continuously as you're going into the ground. So these edges are sharper from tip to tail, so it allows you to slice your way into the ground. And you can see all the angles are pointing into the ground, so you know it's going to penetrate much more easily than a regular shovel. And I'm going to demonstrate that to you.
Okay, let me show the choices real quick first, if you don't mind. Something else new this year are new colors. So we have a new blue one. We also have a red, which is new. So you haven't seen those 2 before. We also have the returning favorite, yellow and lime green. And 4,700 of these have already been ordered this month. So what did you change?
Yeah, so with the regular shovel, you're just trying to do too much at once. I'm going to stand on a regular shovel, and I'm going to try to penetrate this without it moving away. Right?
Yeah.
And so you can see it's not going in.
Right. I'm going to head over there and help you with that, because those are on wheels.
And then I'm just going to take this, I'm just going to barely tap it. So now you can see it's penetrating very easily. Let
me hold this for you. So here, now do it.
There we go.
There.
So you're slicing and dicing. It's like the Vegematic for the garden, basically.
Right. And again, with a regular shovel, you're hitting roots, you're hitting rocks. You're getting stopped along the way because it can't dig in between those areas because it doesn't have that point on the end.
Exactly.
And it's not sharp on the end.
You know, I say this is the only shovel that digs with power, precision, and joy.
Yeah. Okay, so here's some
double layers of weed block.
Weed blocker mat that a lot of us put down.
And this is very tough to go through with a regular shovel, but I'm just going to drop this. If you can see, zoom out a little bit, but there we go. So it goes in without even me putting my weight on it. So it's slicing, 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 slicing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I use this even sometimes in the winter, Julian, to break up ice that forms on my driveway.
Your ice pick.
And it really has not hurt the tool at all. So it's lightweight. You've done something different with the handle.
We have.
Let's talk about that.
We have. We used to have hardwood reinforcement in here, in the handle here, and there's inconsistencies in natural materials. So we decided to go to a steel tube reinforcement. So now it's steel tube reinforced, pull-treated fiberglass, very strong but very flexible material that doesn't break. Longer socket to prevent it from breaking, double riveted here. So it's a really tough tool, but the whole point of the product is about getting into the ground when you can't get into the ground. When you have rocky soil.
Yeah, let's take a look over here. I'm going to hold this container again for you. So you guys, if you have, let's wait for our camera to get ready here. Can we show? There we go. Here we come with an overhead
So I'm going to
shot.
show you how these angles cause the shovel to go in between the rocks. It glances, and it glances. So even if I don't aim, it's going in, it's pushing the rocks away, it's getting into the ground, and you're able to get those rocks out of the ground.
And if you had a regular shovel, you'd just be hitting rocks and rocks and rocks.
You'd hit a rock, stop. Hit a rock and stop.
It's lightweight. It works to cut through roots of trees, big roots of plants. You can divide your plants easier. You certainly can get through rocky soil. It's just a dream come true. It makes gardening chores so much easier.
It does. It does. That's why I say joy. It digs with power, precision, and joy. Power because it multiplies your digging power so you don't have to work so hard. precision because you're able to do detail work without disturbing everything, but yet you're able to do the big stuff. Matter of fact, we're going to show this here on the B-roll here. Here you're transplanting some hostas. You know, hostas have lots of roots.
Yes.
So this slices through those roots.
And if you cut through them with a regular shovel, you'll kill the plant. You need to get under there and scoop out all those roots.
That's exactly right. See, cutting through turf and you want to plant some nice annuals near a walk wall.
Yeah.
Or, like you said, we had one lady that transplanted 25 roses in very rocky soil. All of them survived, and she couldn't believe it. That first of all, she was able to do the job. But second of all, that they all survived. And related to cleanly cutting those roots. Here you're doing detailed work, and you're not disturbing everything else around.
Yeah, I do all of the above with mine.
And now you're doing the big stuff.
Yeah.
Big trees, going around, cutting all the roots, and then you're going to come back and you're going to pop that thing out. And you're going to see how strong this is. It's just lifting the whole plant out, and it's no problem.
And you don't hurt the plant. I don't even use a regular shovel anymore, Julian, unless I'm doing something where I need to scoop like a wide bunch of pebbles or something, because this is so much better for everything. If you don't yet have one, you really need to grab one for your gardening chores or gift it to your favorite gardener.
Yes.
We have the lime green, we have yellow. Those are two returning favorites, and the red one and the blue one are new this year. This has also won awards. Tell me real quick.
We won for the third year in a row, the best of the best in shovels by an independent lab calls Best Reviews. So you know if you give it to a customer, you're giving them the best product that can be used.
It's definitely a fabulous tool. This is the only order of the season. Over 5,000 have now been ordered since the beginning of our season. It's a new design that's more lightweight and a different handle, which you guys have asked for. It's gorgeous. Stay in the ordering process for our Spearhead Gardening Spade and Shovel. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you, Carolyn.
All right. A lot of you have been